Baby girl, you the one I adore. Your love bring me serenity. Every night I pray before I sleep, because I found you. Love you. No cloud, I do this for real. Can't tell you the ways you made me feel. I wanna love you for life, my future, my wife. You leaving, I'ma miss you. My loving ain't an issue. You rockin' with a Mitchell.
What up, Mix Mafia? It's your boy Sheik.
And your girl C.
And today we're back with another video.
Alright guys, so as you guys can tell by the title's a little interesting. Who comes first?
Mommy or wife?
Your mother or your wife? It's very interesting. Anyway guys, so as you guys can tell right now, we're about to be playing, I don't know if it's really a game. Well yeah, it's a game. It's a spin the wheel game. It's 14 slots. So for every slot we have a question. How many times are we gonna spin, babe?
You said 6, right?
6, or should we do 4 and 4?
8? I thought we was gonna spin and you give your perspective and then I'll give mine.
Yeah, I think so. I think we should do that.
I feel like we're gonna land on the same ones twice, 3 times.
So we're just gonna be spinning it, and then I guess Sheik and I are both gonna be answering the questions. We got some really good questions up here, but we're not gonna ramble too much.
Before we get into this video, make sure you smash that like button. If you're not already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe.
Yes.
And make sure you click that notification bell so you can get every single video. Without further ado, let's get right into this
Video! Yo, we mad lazy. I mean, we're not standing up. We sitting down.
Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, say shoot.
You win. So I spin, right?
Yeah, you go first. Y'all ready for this?
Oh yeah, I'm really ready for this though.
We're gonna land on that first question.
What? Is marriage just a piece of paper? Before we got married, I did think that. I was young. I didn't know anything about marriage. I knew that my mom and my dad was married, and I knew other people that were married, but other than that, I'm just like, okay, they've been together for so long. Doesn't it just already feel like you're married? So I really just thought that it was a piece of paper. And then now being married, it's definitely not just a piece of paper. I could definitely say from the day before we got married and then the day that we got married, it was definitely a totally different feeling for me. Like, I was like, oh wow, like this is real. This is, no matter how long we've been together, because we was together for years before we got married, and being married felt completely different. Even waking up that next morning was like, oh shoot, like I'm really married. And it's so much more deeper than just being married. So it's definitely not just a piece of paper. What about you? What you think?
I don't think it's just a piece of paper. It's like we lifetime partners.
Yeah. How do you feel before you, like, before we got married? Did you feel like it was just a piece of paper?
I never really thought about it.
Okay.
I never really thought about it. It's like,
yeah.
Before it's like we girlfriend and boyfriend. Like you could just get up and leave whenever you want. You know what I mean?
I also feel like the vows that we said, you know, that's deep. To death do us part, through sickness and through health, like those vows are deep. So that's just like you're saying I do to everything.
Alright, next question, guys. I got the tired voice.
You just woke up from a nap.
Don't worry, I brushed my teeth. Oh.
Should we talk to people?
Nope.
Okay.
That was.
Who comes first, mother? Oh!
You set me up. You did that.
Yo, that's crazy. I didn't even say it. Nah, I really didn't though. Why would you do that?
So
I mean, your perspective and what do you know now? Like you could talk about what you knew before.
It's me,
I know, but I'm just saying, like, cause I mean, I have a lot to say. But go ahead.
So who comes first, your mother or your spouse? I mean, before my mother would come first.
Before what?
Before we got married, my mother would come first. It depends if you marry. Like, if that's just your girlfriend, of course, your mother's always going to come first. I mean, depending what type of person you are. Yeah. Now, my wife always comes first because this is the start of my family. This is our foundation. This is my new family now. Right. See, before it was like my mother, then my siblings, then blah, 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 goes down the list. Now it's like my wife, my kids, and then it's my mom, and then my siblings, and that's how it goes.
Why do you feel that way?
Because I have my own family now.
Yeah.
It's a little different. When you have your own family, it's different.
Yeah. Yeah, because I would say the same. I would say that my husband comes before anybody. Like, it's really God first, my husband, my kids, and then family. And it's not saying that I love him more than I love my kids. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that it's just that's the order in what I believe. This generation right now, if they was to hear you say, yeah, my wife becomes my mother, they're going to be looking at you like, you bugging. You know what I mean? Because they don't understand.
They're not marriage educated.
Yeah, and they just don't understand. But when you get married and you really dive deep, you will really understand. But yeah.
All right, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Same question.
What is something you fear? What is something you fear in your marriage? Wow. I don't want to say fear because I don't like that word. I really don't. And we shouldn't fear anything. If I had to choose, I fear no matter what we've been through in our marriage and no matter what we've been through even before we got married, I feel like after everything that we have been through and up until now, where we are now in our marriage, no matter what, just to give it all up, I fear that. Like, I fear just saying, you know what, that's it. As long as it remains worth the fight, I'm always gonna fight. I guess I fear it not being worth the fight anymore. You know what I mean?
Sense.
So just to wrap that all up. What about you?
I can't really answer that question.
What do you mean? What do you fear? And what do you fear,
I fear in
our
a marriage. See,
in ours.
In our marriage,
What is something you fear?
You not never talking to me again. That's what I fear.
What you mean?
Like, I can't get in contact with you. I can't talk to you no more. Imagine me and you can't have a conversation.
Okay. So you mean like just talking to me, period?
Yeah.
So you just fear not talking to me?
Yeah, not talking to you, losing you. I can't see your face no more. Things like that. I just need to wake up next to you. If I don't wake up next to you, I'm scared. Ready?
I'm scared, yeah. Is marriage 50-50?
I say yes, marriage is 50-50, even though she disagrees. But marriage is 50-50 because together y'all make one, right? This is what I learned. You make one together.
Yep.
So she's your half, you're her half. So you're 50, she's 50. You can't, together y'all make one. That is simple math.
Okay, that's your... So marriage is 50-50 as in, if you believe that...
I believe marriage supposed to be 50-50.
Okay.
I mean, you're supposed to make your wife happy, blah, 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 what they say. But yeah, marriage is supposed to be 50-50.
And vice versa, your wife should make you happy as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because it's just like... no, that's a whole other conversation because I was about to go in it right there because people always think like, oh, you should make your wife happy, but you should also make your husband happy. And this is where the whole 50-50 comes in. But my perspective, I feel like marriage should be 100-100.
How?
And why I say that is because, yes, when we become whole, right, we become one person gives 100 and I give 100. Yes, I believe that. I feel like 50-50 is not enough. 99% is not enough. It should be 100 coming from each person. And that's with reciprocating the same energy. If I'm doing this and you do, if I'm doing this, I feel like you should do the same.
All right,
give
an example.
You're giving 100%, I'm giving 100%. Look, for example, like what we do. If I cook on Monday and Tuesday, because I'm just like, let me just cook. And come now Wednesday, you like, all right, I'm gonna cook. Like, we take turns. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I come in the house and he's expecting me to wash clothes, cook food, wash the dishes, do this. No, whatever I do, she does too. You know what I'm saying? Anything we do around the house, he does. Like, anything I do around the house, he does too. There's nothing that I do that he doesn't do.
Besides edit.
Besides edit, yeah.
So that's not 50-50. That's 100-0.
But for the most part, it should be 100-100. It should be 100% coming from both individuals. I do understand what you're saying, though.
So basically the question is marriage equal?
Yes.
It doesn't matter if it's 75, 75, 50, 50, 100, 100, 500, 500. Is marriage equal?
And it should be.
Yeah, I believe so too.
It should be. It should definitely be equal. There should not be one person doing more than what the other person is doing. I don't believe in men shouldn't have to cook or men shouldn't have to wash clothes. That's a wife's job. There is no such thing as that is a wife's job. No. I don't
If your
believe
wife
that.
leave you, brother man, guess what you're gonna be doing?
Right.
The wife's job.
Right. Right. Exactly. So I feel like whatever a wife could do, a man could do too.
Alright, it's your turn.
You feel like that too?
Yeah. I feel like a wife should be fixing cars and stuff too, like that.
I mean, there's certain
It's a
things
joke.
that
It's a
is
joke.
basically like,
It's a jokey yoke.
you know.
You spend like a girl. Like, come on, put some arm into it.
Shut up.
See, you gotta
Did
spend
that
it again. I don't even know how many we did. It's cool though.
3.
It's cool. Nah, we did more than 3.
No, we didn't. We only did 3.
We got the same one again.
Oh, we were. Oh. What is one thing that is important in marriage?
One thing?
One thing, if I have to choose one thing, respect. Of course, communication and all of that, but I always speak about communication, but definitely respect. I just feel like if there's one thing that is very important in marriage or just in a relationship, whatever it is respect. Respect is everything. And I learned that throughout the marriage. Like, I always knew, yeah, we have to respect each other, but up until this point where we are in our marriage right now, it's definitely respect, and respect is very important.
I fully agree. See, that's why I respected you while you was talking. I wasn't butting in saying, yes, respect, yes. You need to respect me. Put some respect on my
No,
name.
you need to put some respect on my name.
Who you talking to?
You.
Just respect me.
Come on, let's go.
Bob. See how she manhandles me?
You choose respect too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so there you go. That goes to show you how important
Because
respect is.
every man wants to be respected. Every man. If you don't want to be respected, then I don't know what's up with you. But
Yeah, but just like every man wants to be respected, a woman wants to be respected too. You know what I mean? People say you shouldn't come for a man's manhood or like speaking down on your man and stuff like that. When I was younger, because I was younger, I didn't know any better, I would curse him out and I would say things that will really like hurt him, and I know because he'll be like, damn, you know. And now
it will hurt me or I'll laugh at you.
No, it will hurt you because you will bring it up later on, like, damn, you had to call me this and you had to call me that. You could speak to a man a certain way because words do hurt, you know what I'm saying? And it could be just one time that I could just really curse him out and go in, and he probably will remember that for the rest of his life, and that's always gonna bother him in our relationship. And then boom, he starts, now he doesn't respect me anymore because I said something, even though it shouldn't be that way, but that's very important. I don't like to speak down on him, and because I respect him, even though like he gets me tight, there's things that you just don't say, even though I want to say it. I don't.
Oh yeah? Things like what?
Anything. It just, when I'm mad, when you're mad, there's no telling. When I'm mad or when you're mad, you know when you're mad how you feel.
Yeah, you know
It
when
don't
you're mad
matter.
how you feel.
Yeah, exactly. So I know I can say some really, really, really hurtful things, and this is why I have to step back. I gotta chill. Let me just shut up, because whatever I do have to say, it's not gonna be nice, and it's just gonna make things worse.
The energy's just gonna be bad.
Yeah, it's just gonna be bad. But the same way that we respect a man's manhood, I feel like he should respect me too, because the same way he could remember the things that I said or I say, it's the same way that I can remember. And I'm like, okay, be 2 years from now, and I'll be like, I remember when you said, remember that? And then it's like, then he, in his mind, he's like, damn, I should have never said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, 2 years later, that shit must be really, really hurting her. So, you gotta be careful what you're saying. There's so much more to respect, but, you know, that's just an example. My turn?
It's my turn. You go first, ninja.
Who do we turn to when we can't solve the issues ourselves? Oh, that's a good one.
I don't go to nobody.
Yeah, no, you really don't. And I think that's also a problem too, because I feel like there's sometimes that we can't solve that issue, because the way probably Sheik is really feeling or the way that I'm really feeling, I don't know how to express that. Anybody that's feeling that way should find somebody to talk to, and not just anybody. There's nothing wrong with getting counseling. There's nothing wrong with getting alone counseling, marriage counseling together.
There's nothing wrong with getting help, period.
Yeah, period. For whatever your problem is. But who do I turn to? I turn to my mom. I pray a lot. That's the first thing I do. I listen, I don't even care. I fall on my knees and I pray. I pray, and God answers my prayers all the time. My mother gives me the best advice. Not only is she married, but she has been through a lot of things. And again, like I said, even if she wasn't married or if she didn't go through a lot of things, she knows us. She knows everything we've been through. She knows everything. She's so understanding. She listens. She would never tell me, leave him. Never.
Yeah, it's your turn. Now you're sounding like a man. Boom, same one.
It really is.
Boom, same one.
No, it better not be.
Is divorce an option? No.
What's the hardest thing about marriage?
Yeah.
I answered that already?
Nope.
What's the hardest thing about marriage? Forgiveness. And that's me being honest and raw. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is not an easy thing. But when you get married, you will learn that. Forgiving is very, very, very important and very major. It's such a major, when you think about marriage and you think about the things that the key things to marriage, I can guarantee you that forgiveness is top one. Or if you ask, top one, top five. If you was to ask an old married couple or anybody if somebody's sitting right next to you right now, and if they're married, ask them. Not married for a year. I'm not talking about for a few months. I'm talking about invested in some time. They will tell you that forgiveness is so important because, man, listen, that is definitely the hardest part. But you learn that forgiveness is important. What about you?
The hardest thing is communication.
What do you say?
Because there's times that you want to say things to your spouse, but you don't want to hurt their feelings. Or
you don't want to let them down.
Yeah, you don't want to let them down. It's like the bad news you just want to keep to yourself. And you don't want to tell them.
Guys, this is us speaking from real experience and the things that we go through. We're not perfect. We do go through some things. And again, we're speaking from experience. But forgiveness and communication.
Guys, you know what you
Oh, it's you.
It's my turn to spin. Shout out to your mom, though. Gotta spin again, bro.
Yeah. We gotta do some more videos with this. What are you doing? You cheating.
Forgive me.
Forgive you. Stupid. What is one thing that is important in marriage?
What?
I think we answered that.
All these questions are the same. Who's better, your mom or your dog? Who's better, your dog or your cat?
I think we answered that though.
What do you sacrifice most in your marriage?
Yeah.
Here it is. The most thing I sacrificed in my marriage is time. Time, friends, money, cash, gold. Nah,
seriously. What do you sacrifice? You. What do you
Me, I sacrifice everything. Time. I sacrifice everything.
You's a lie. Don't be lying on this camera. Don't be sitting here lying on this camera. Shalik, stop playing.
Alright, let me stop.
Stop playing.
Stop calling me Shalik on camera. My name is Sheik.
Now it's Sheik.
Big Daddy
But
Sheik.
if I call him Shalik.
Call me Big Daddy Sheik.
I mean, if I call
Say
him
Big
Sheik.
Daddy Sheik.
Sheik.
Say Big Daddy
Come
Sheik.
on.
Big Daddy.
No.
So I'm not answering the question. Say Big Daddy.
Big Daddy Sheik.
Alright. So the thing that Big Daddy Sheik. The most thing I sacrifice, I feel like, is time. It's a lot of time invested in this relationship, in this marriage, and my family. A lot of time.
How are you sacrificing time?
Because I'm not out there doing things that I used to do before I met you, before we got married. I'm here with you. That's how I sacrifice my time.
Okay, but is that a good sacrifice?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I could be somewhere DD.
DD. That's not how you spelled that.
I know. See how
Yo, the first time he said that, I was like, what the hell is DED? He was like, I know that's not how you spell dead, but I don't want to spell the whole thing. I forgot what he said. That shit was mad funny though. What do I sacrifice?
Say the wrong thing.
I guess I would be saying like
Say the wrong thing. You
really
just
being like going out, I guess. Because I I used to go out a lot, I guess.
Yeah, you used to leave me in the house.
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, I would definitely say going out. Don't get it wrong. You should definitely have some time away from your partner.
Wait.
You should definitely have friends, you know, that respect your marriage. And if you have those friends that respect your marriage, then you should definitely step out once in a while, because it's okay to get away from your spouse. It's okay to get away from your partner sometimes, because you need time. You need air.
I'm leaving.
You know, you just need air. But I just saying being out all the time and just doing things you're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
I guess I sacrificed that. I don't
Coming
know.
home at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, just things that a single person does, I guess.
All right, we're going to go to the next question. It's your turn. Did I?
Yeah, it's that time.
I could be out there GED.
He's so stupid.
Yes, it's just a piece of paper. Go. I don't even know where that paper's at.
Our license?
I don't even know where that paper's at.
I do.
We don't even need it.
Ooh.
Is divorce an option? Yes or no?
Is divorce an option, guys?
Give your raw answer.
Is divorce an option? It could be. It could be an option, but I say that to say what I said earlier. I don't think that if you're unhappy and if somebody's basically, I'm just gonna say it, dogging you out, if somebody is not respecting you, I don't think that you should stay in a marriage. I think that you should totally move on. But if it's none of that, you guys have minor issues and it's something that can be fixed, like communication and things like that, if that could, then no, divorce is not an option. If it's something that could be fixed, then I feel like you should definitely not consider divorce, because no.
Divorce is not an option. You know why? Because I believe that everybody can change. Everybody can change. Even if let's say she was going out 7 days a week, partying, come home 6 in the morning, and I'm telling her consistently, like, yo, like, you gotta change, you gotta change, you gotta change. You need to change. One day she'll eventually be like.
But we also have to consider, why am I doing that? You know what I mean? There's different things.
Doesn't matter why you
cheating. It could be cheating. It could be.
What? It could be you cheating?
Yeah, me cheating, or because of everything that you've done. Now I'm just like, that's it. I'm gonna go live my life. You know what I'm saying?
So that's how you live your
life?
life?
I'm just saying.
I got you.
I'm just saying,
I know,
like,
I got you.
we have to consider those things. It's not just you going out every day and blah, 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 because I don't think somebody just goes out every single day and no, I just feel like there's something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Unless me and you, we going out together every day, then it's different. Like, babe, you want to come with me? No? Oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, nah, babe, go ahead, go out with your friends. Then that's different. But if it's on something, I'm getting dressed and I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? There's something, we have to consider those things. Why is that person doing that? That's what we need to get down to.
That's when you start being a creepy, and you get in the taxi and you say, follow that car. And you see where they going. Look, she got ideas. She like, this nigga's crazy. And you follow that car, and you be like, don't leave until I see something wrong.
Nah, I don't know. I understand what you're saying. I've done did pop-ups before, so let's
I'm saying, would you do that? Follow that car.
Yes. Probably not now. Not now, though.
Yes, you would.
Nah.
If I was going out 7 days a week, like what you just explained, you would do that.
But this is what I'm saying. So now if you're going out 7 days a week,
you'll be like,
right now,
wrong.
like if this is up in like right now, then I'll be like, nah, it's a wrap.
This ain't gonna work.
This definitely ain't gonna work. But like now, if let's just say it's me, I'm like the issue. Let's just say, and then he starts going out. Now I'm feeling it. I need to change. I need to do this, or it's too late. You know what I'm saying? And now he's just going out. Then of course, I'm jumping in. Follow that car right now.
It hurts when the shoe's on the other foot, though.
Yeah, it does. It's some people can't handle that though. Like when it's being done to them, they can't handle that. You said no?
What?
Divorce
is not an option unless, like you said, they cheating on you and stuff like that.
My turn?
Yeah. No, it's my turn.
Okay.
Right?
No, it's
Is
me.
divorce an option?
That was you. What was that?
No, that was you.
Oh, okay.
Trying to cheat.
I feel like it was my turn, but whatever.
Cheated in the game.
We still
Divorce.
answering. How important is sex in our marriage?
So how important is sex in our marriage?
Yes.
In my marriage, sex
Yes.
is very important. Sex can be like therapy. Sex can be like a pain relief, or it can even be a sleeping pill. It's important.
It is. To me, it's very important too. Just as important it is to women, I know it's 10 times more important to men. And I think that's a known fact. I think that is an actual fact, that it's more important to, I don't want to say more important because no. I just think it's, a man feels more strongly about it. You know what I'm saying? And me as a wife, I submit to my husband, and if it's what he wants, that's what he's going to get. You know what I'm saying? And because I'm not going to sit here and front like I'm in the mood all the time.
You act like
I'm not going to front. But for him, I'm in the mood. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's very important. It's very important, our marriage, that's for sure. If we're giving advice to you guys, make it important. And ladies, even if you're not feeling it,
throw that ass back.
Throw that ass in the circle, sis. Even if you're not feeling it, because there's times like, when we are not menstrual, or we just not in the mood, we had a long day, we gotta cook, we gotta deal with the kids, and the kids are sleeping, food is already done, now you in bed with your husband, you're dead tired, you're drained, and now your husband is like, what's up, babe? And now you like dying inside. Yeah, I just want to go to sleep. You should still make it happen for him, because not that I don't want to say he's gonna go get it from outside, because that's not right. He shouldn't do that just because he's not getting it when he wants it. And that's where men don't express either. Men don't express that, like, yo. So I believe some men do, but that's where communication comes in. Like, yo, we have sex like once a week or once a month. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But instead of doing that, men go out and cheat, men go out and do this, and they go, whatever. And that's not all men, but majority.
All right, next question.
It's important. It's important.
TMI.
Important. That was the same question, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
Nah, I was about to say, what is the biggest challenge in our marriage?
I thought we answered that.
No, we didn't answer this one. The biggest challenge in our marriage right now is communication. The biggest one right now that we're, I guess, trying to work on. And it's not easy, man.
Communication. Hello? Communication.
I think we answered everything, though.
Probably like one we didn't answer.
No, we answered all of them. Oh, there's only one there. Oh, and this one.
Are we gonna answer all of them, or just we done?
Let's just answer the last three. Let's just answer them. But we both agreed to communication, guys. So we're not gonna spin it anymore because it's gonna probably land on the same one.
Why did you want to marry me?
Mm-hmm.
You can. I feel like as a man, you know. When I first seen her, it's like, she's not gonna be my girl. Like I'm not gonna fall in love with her. When I got to know her, it's like, oh no, she's it.
But did you think about marriage because I've mentioned it? Because I'm sure I mentioned it when we were younger.
I mean, I don't
Did it make
so.
you start thinking about marriage though?
I never really thought about it until you mentioned it. Then I started thinking.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I never really thought about it. I never thought about getting married. Never in my life. Like that was never in my brain. Yeah, like I'm not getting married. I never said I wasn't getting married, but I never thought about it. Like, oh, I'm gonna get married.
So why did you want to marry me?
I want to marry you because you're good to me. You got all the vitamin D. You got everything I need. Vitamin D, I mean, you cook good. You eat good. You sleep good. Your breath don't stink in the morning.
Oh, Lord.
You rub my
Seriously,
feet.
babe. You always want to play.
I'm being serious.
Why did you want to marry me?
Look, she about to start cheating.
Why did you want to marry me?
You're a good girl.
Because I'm a good girl.
Yeah. You're a good girl. It's hard to find people like you. It's hard to come by people like you. And when you do, you make sure you hold on to them. You keep them. You marry them.
That's why you married me?
Yeah, that's why I married you. And then you're going to have all 10 of my little babies.
Why did I want to marry Sheik?
Why you want to marry? Yeah, I need to hear this.
I felt it. I felt like this is it. This is who I want to spend my life with. This is who I want to deal with the ups and the downs with. This is the person that I want to go through everything with. It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. It's just that you just feel it and you just know. You just know who you want to go through this crazy life with. Through the ups, the downs, the ugly, the bad, the storms, the good weather, the sun, the snow, whatever. You just know that that's the person that you want right by your side. When you come home and you go to sleep at nighttime, you know that's the person that you want to sleep with for the rest of your life. And I just knew that. And even though he gets on my nerves, because he gets on my nerves, it's still, I wouldn't trade him for the world. So.
Oh. You pick me up.
What advice would you give to someone that's getting married or wants to get married? Oh, that's a good one.
Always forgive. It's gonna be a lot of forgivenesses.
A lot of forgive. Always forgive. Just don't be stupid, guys. Don't be dumb. And that's so important too. It's like knowing what's to deal with and knowing what not to. If that person is worth the fight and you do feel in your heart like this person is really gonna change or this person is really trying to do better, don't give up. That situation that happened that you thought was the worst situation in your marriage or in your relationship, that situation could probably be the biggest blessing of your life and you don't even know it. And it may sound crazy because it's like, how could a person that cheat on me, how could this be a blessing? You never know. You really never know. It could really change your marriage or the relationship for the better. So be forgiving, right?
And never give up.
And don't give up.
Don't give up too easy. Not saying never give up, just don't give up too easy.
No, yeah. Because nowadays, guys, the relationships don't even last a month.
A week.
Relationships are not lasting at all because people are so quick to give up. For example, somebody in a friend or a family passed away and they become distant. And they become distant from you too. Don't leave them. They need you. And even if they are pushing you away, you stay right there. You don't move. You know what I'm saying? And that's important. And I use that example because I've seen relationships fall because somebody in their family passed away, and now your boyfriend or your girlfriend can't even understand it because you're so distant. And now they're just like, okay, well, they don't want to be with me no more, so it's over. You don't even know what you've done.
You're smart though. You smart.
Why?
No, you just smart. Everything you says, it just makes sense.
It does. Because people are so quick to give up. And that's one of the most challenging things. When you had lost your brother, and you, for years, it wasn't just a matter of months, it was for years you pushed me away. And I was just like, still fighting, still standing right by his side. I'm just going to make sure I don't give up. Because you just don't know what that person is going through. You would have never looked at me the same. Because it's like, dude, the hardest time of my life, you decided to give up on me because I wasn't showing you no attention? You're bugging. You're bugging. That just goes back to just not giving up easily, right? My advice, like Sheik said, to be forgiving, to be understanding, because he may be going through something or I may be going through something that he may not understand or I might not understand. And maybe sometimes it's not your job to understand. Just be there for them. Regardless of what, you just don't leave because of something you don't understand. So to be forgiving, to be understanding, communication with comprehension. If I'm communicating to you, I need you to comprehend what I'm saying, because I could just be talking to you and it's going through one ear and out the other. And now it's just like I said all of that for no reason. So that and respect. Respect your partner. And I think one more. Should we talk to people about our marriage? And I guess this meaning like, should we talk to friends and stuff about our marriage?
I don't think so. I don't talk to nobody about my marriage. I don't have no married friends, so there's no point in me talking to them about it.
I don't think so. Some people don't even wish you well. Number two, people are happy you have those problems. Number three, people are gonna add to that now. Oh, okay, you having problems? Yo, we out to the club, or we out to this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go. This females, this dudes, this. They're gonna add to that instead of, nah, bro. Take your ass back home. The other one would be they don't care. So just be careful who you're talking to about your marriage. A private life is a happy life. People don't wish you well. People are happy you have those problems. People are praying for your downfall. People are praying for divorce. Listen, it gets deep. So just be careful who you're talking to. But alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely enjoyed it. What about you, babe?
I didn't.
Why?
I don't like to talk, that's why, but
Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed the video, yes.
It was cool. It was pretty cool. And for those of you that don't know us, just got to know us.
You just learned a lot about us.
Yeah, you just learned a lot about us. And plus, you know, for damn sure, we are not perfect.
I was about to say that. Alright guys, make sure you guys smash that like button. If you're not already, go ahead and subscribe.
Yes.
And turn on your post notification bell so you can get every single video.
Every single video. Do not forget, when you leave a comment, do not forget to hashtag PNG, which is post notification gang. You have to have your post notifications turned on. And hashtag the Mitchells to be featured in the next video.
And I love you.
And I love you.
And we love you.
And I love you more.
Chica.
Baby girl, you the one I adore. Your love bring me serenity. Every night I pray